Throughout our lives, we have been through many roadblocks. A few of us have been able to get through those roadblocks, but a few of us still can't get over those roadblocks. The ones that are able to get over them help the ones that can't get over them. I am here today to talk about service animals and therapeutic, for they have helped us get over those roadblocks for the ones that aren't able to get to. America, few of us don't even know what they are. I am here today to help you figure out what those are. For I have two main reasons. My first one is because my freshman year and before that, I never knew what the main difference between these two programs were. But now I do. My second reason is because my first companion, Baxter, a miniature schnauzer, Salt, has given me love and companionship, for he has been there for me through thick and thin ever since I was little. I've been constantly sick, and some few times I had to go to my grandparents' house and he has been there for me for those times. Today I'm here to tell you what the main difference is between the two. Animals, they don't care what we do, how we act, or what we even wear. For all they ever do is shower us with enough love that we forget what our issues are and make us feel like we're at home still, even if we're not even at home. In the past, people don't even know what service or therapeutic dogs are unless they're people that are in need of one of them, or people in the medical field that know what animals have influences on for us people that need them. Now, there's a lot more people that know what these two programs are for us, and it has constantly helped us improve what us people do and what our needs are for if we have disabilities or have just emotional problems. My cousin Samuel, and he has been diagnosed with autism, and he now has a service dog. Back in 2011, he was given it by a company by the name of Pause for Ability. His name is Lugnut. He's a golden retriever, full of energy, just like him. And basically, he's a perfect match for my cousin, and Lugnut is the perfect thing for Samuel for his time being. And even to today, Lugnut has done his job perfectly. He has made my cousin feel like he has independence all over again, and that he's going to be able to have a social bridge to be able to connect to with other kids his age or people around him. I did an interview with a Deputy Resource Officer at the Olentangy local schools. His name is Deputy Vogel, and I've asked him many questions that involve the canine units and what their job is like and what they would do if they retire early or if they retire at the proper age. It was really fun to do it with him. I got a lot of info from him, and for all the questions that I've asked, were very appropriate and very true to what I've been working with. The only downfall about it was that one of the people that we were going to get info from couldn't answer right away for us, because we tried calling him twice, but it didn't work. But it ended up really good because I found it on my own instead of having to find it through him. Another would be that the deputy that I interviewed, Deputy Vogel, didn't have any contact inmates and that were in the community jails, that for if any of the community jails did therapeutic programs with them. But I did find a program down in Atlanta, Georgia called Canine Cellmates, and I had an interview with the head honcho of that group, and some of the info that she gave me through my emails were also through the website that they had too. But the main positive thing about it was that there wasn't any margin of error that were given to me. But besides the interview, the research that I've been able to get through, and through the I have struck a gold mine of bones through it. But I know that certain number of people in America are allergic to certain animals that are used throughout these 2 programs. But I have a solution for that. I have a solution for you guys in America that are allergic to certain animal breeds that are being used in these programs. For instance, if you're allergic to dogs, I have a solution for that. They're called hypoallergenic dogs, meaning that for any that they don't shed or shed very little. And this little guy right here in my arms is a hypoallergenic dog. He's a miniature schnauzer named Brutus, and he's one of the few breeds that are used. There's also giant schnauzers, Spaniard schnauzers, the blue Kerry Terrier, the Cairn Terrier, the Yorkshire Terrier, Airedale Terrier, but for instance, another type of hypoallergenic animal that is being used too is cats. And a few breeds that I can list off of the top of my head are the Burmese, the Bengal, the Siberian, the Russian Blue, the Cat, the colorblind, short-haired, the Siamese, and all that. The reason why I'm saying about these ones is because through my findings on my research, I found out that pets, like Brutus here, or any of the other ones, help kids, or any person throughout age, but mainly kids the most, because they have helped them through sickness and all that. Kids or any type of age of people have trouble with emotions or just other issues. But mainly kids have the anger issues or any emotional trouble. And I found out that animals help them with to help control those emotions or the other problems that they have. But the main thing that kids have been saying is constantly the same thing. Like, when I am not feeling good or just feeling sad, my pet would come over to me, lick me all over, or just sit down beside me, and I would always feel better. But here's the kick, kids. Pets don't help get rid of sicknesses in one day. The main reason why you're feeling better is mainly because of the brain chemicals in your head have been released and all that, and also because the stress hormones, the anxiety hormone levels, and your heart rate and your blood pressure lower down. And that's the reason why you're feeling so good, is because of those things. But I also found out that the main reason why we are feeling comfortable with our pets is because we have an emotional bond with them. And that is just for the therapy side of the program. For the service animals, they basically work with you 24/7 and make sure that you are not wandering around away from the group or going into harm's way. But with the information that I just found through my research is that these pets can change a person's personality or even what they do in their everyday life. From my action that I am doing for this is through business cards. And with the business cards can help my audience that I'm trying to put my point through. And some of these people that might be in these audience might not think that service animals or therapeutic animals are going to be needed for these people that need them. Service animals and therapeutic animals are doing their job perfectly. They are not doing anything wrong. They are not distracting kids in school or distracting people while they're on the job. They're helping the children stay calm and happy. With these business cards, these can help figure out what the main difference on what their job ethics are, what their training style is, and what age and disability services they can do. This is my project.